there is more to life than all of these things I'm giving all of my time to. I'm going to die one day. This feels crazy. I don't want to do this anymore. So I quit my job with nothing lined up, and I lived out of a vehicle for a year, and now I'm in a 6-bedroom house with marble countertop and the fridge with the ice in it and a garage. And I didn't do anything special. I let the universe bring it to me. I got myself in receptive mode long enough that God was able to drop miracles in my lap. I didn't have to chase it. I didn't have to work for it. I didn't have to kill for it. I didn't have to break my back for it. I didn't have to do what everyone in my life had done and what everyone in my life was telling me that I had to do to get those things. When God was screaming at me, I just want to give it to you. And if you'll stop running on the wheel long enough, it will hit you. Everything that you've been trying to call in, everything that you've wanted, everything that you have ever desired is trying to get you, but you're chasing something that is fundamentally not what your soul is craving. And when you stop, and you stop chasing the dollar, you stop chasing the money, you stop chasing the grind, you stop chasing the hustle, the fixing, the doing and the being and the chase and the chase and the chase, and you finally slow down enough for your nervous system to relax, everything that you've ever desired will hit you. And not only will everything hit you, everything of your highest vibration will find you. Because you're in receptive mode, because you feel worthy enough finally to receive, and you're not so terrified that everything's going to get taken from you and people are going to abandon you and you're not going to be able to show up for yourself and you're not going to be able to do these things and shit talk yourself, shit talk yourself, shit talk yourself. Look for the bad, look for the bad, look for the bad. And it's okay, it's not your fault. It's because you were born into systems and paradigms that were not in energetic frequency with who you are fundamentally as a soul, as a human being. And it's not your fault. Our bodies are responding to the dopamine hits of social media. Our bodies are responding to the loops of work and being addicted to a paycheck and being addicted to the grind and being addicted to growth and being addicted to more and more and more and more. What if I told you that who you are right now is enough? I'm not perfect. I still struggle with alcohol and fast food and shame and guilt and self-doubt and self-deprecating behaviors because I'm a human. It's something we will all always have to deal with in some degree because we're human. But the beauty of it is, yes, you are 100% human, but you are also 100% spirit. You are always connected to God. Always. You don't have to die first. You don't have to do anything for it. You don't have to become something for it. You are as you are, everybody, as you are in this moment, enough. You don't have to lose another pound. You don't have to gain another follower. You don't have to gain another dollar. It wants to be given to you where you are, how you are right now. And I'm sorry, I just get passionate about this because anybody could do it. Anybody. And I promise you, something that is so much more beautiful and freeing than money is time. That's what rich people were trying to achieve, ways to get their time back. And we've lived in societies and points in time before this where you did have to work like really hard and you did have to grind, you did have to do this. There is so much opportunity and money and circulation of energy in the world right now that it can find you. You don't have to chase it. When I quit my job, the opportunity was put in my lap for a business. It was when I quit my job as a server because I told myself I don't want to serve anymore. Spent lifetime serving. I want to give to me. I want to pour into me. I want to choose me. And I'm not selfish for that. This is my life and I'm going to die one day. I'm going to die with me. And I've got to look back on this and say I did everything that I could to feel joy. Not to make millions, not to make status, not to get followers, but to feel joy. When the cameras aren't around, when people aren't around, am I okay with myself? Do I feel safe? Do I feel unconditional love? Do I feel connected to something bigger than me? Did I sell my soul to a job? Did I sell my soul to TikTok? Did I sell my soul to YouTube, to Instagram? Did I sell my soul, my time? I can't get that back. I can get anything in the physical back, but I can never get my time back. Be radically selfish. When you choose you, and you pick you, and you choose your happiness I promise you that joy and that safety and the things that you cultivate within yourself will radiate, and your outer reality will start to reflect your inner. 99.9% of women that I talk to, that I work with, that I sit down with, the anxiety that is radiating from their insides, they can't get their shoulders beneath their earlobes because they're carrying the weight of the world. I didn't want to live like that anymore. I didn't want to live like that anymore. It was like I was afraid of dying constantly. It's like I was always thinking about death in the next moment and living 10 steps in the future because I was just trying to get there, because I was trying so desperately to escape my present. Whether it was by always living in the future, whether it was by smoking all day every day, whether it was by drinking every single night, I was trying to escape because I didn't feel joy anymore. I felt like a rat on a wheel. I felt crazy in the head. I said, what the hell is this? This isn't life. This isn't what life is supposed to be. This is so crazy. This is so grand. I'm on a rock that's floating, connected to something bigger than me. Something bigger than me has me anchored here, and I can feel that, but it doesn't look like what I've been told over and over again. That's not what it feels like to me. I was so tired of living and shifting and changing into what everyone else wanted me to be. And you learn to mask and mask and mask and mask and mask, and it teaches your subconscious that you feel deeply you're not good enough. You have to take the masks off. Look at yourself in true authenticity, the good and the bad. Not to judge yourself, but to love yourself. Because that is what God did for you. He loves you unconditionally where you are right now. And when you can learn to do that, then you get in receptive mode. Then all the gifts will hit you. It doesn't matter how much money you have. It doesn't matter how much is in your bank account. The fame, the this, the that. If it's the same brain, the same energy, the same feelings that you live in and day out, money is not going to change that. You can chase something your entire life, and at the end of it, you will never have found what you were chasing. The goal is to be happy now. The goal is to be in Eden now. The goal is to be in heaven now. We don't have to die first. God has fundamentally changed my entire life. My relationship status, my tax bracket, my fertility status. There was years and years and years where I was told I probably wouldn't even be able to have children. I didn't menstruate. I have a new body. I have a new soul. I have a new reality. I don't work for money, and I didn't go chasing money. Anybody can do this. I lived with my grandparents on East Side Gaffney. Anybody can do this. You can step into a new identity. And when people say to kill off the old one and grieve the old one, it's not because you have to shame that part of you or hide that part of you or not tap into that part of you. It's so that you can understand and conceptualize that some of the decisions that are being made are theirs. They're not yours anymore. They're not the new identities. I'm not saying to push that part of you away forever, because that's just going to make them get louder and louder and louder. They just want to be embraced. They just want to be loved on. Because you were never embraced, baby. You were never loved on.